Anime street survival, here I am at Anime Crossroads, about to find people's spiciest anime hot takes. I'm sure a lot of fighting words will be exchanged, but don't worry, they are safe in my presence. So we'll see you there. Let's find out what they have to say. Anime street survival, here with a fantastic guest here at Anime Crossroads. Now, you tell me that you have a spicy anime hot take, and don't worry, you're safe. I'm here.
Naruto would have been a better anime if Naruto wasn't the main character.
Okay, now those are some fighting words. I can feel people's fists clenching right now. So please, convince them why they are incorrect.
The side characters were always better than him, actually, and plus also they're actually better talented ninjas. He just had the audacity to keep living despite everything. But like everybody else had skills and could fight.
He just had some plot armor with the nine-tailed fox and all that. And look, I understand plot armor. I mean, look at me. But well said, very nice hot take. But don't worry, if you become an anime street survivor, you will be protected from all rabid fandoms. What is your spiciest anime hot take?
One Piece sucks. It is overrated. It's too long. It's just way too long. Like, who's got time to watch that? I mean, I do right now. I'm off work, but it's too long, and it's not that interesting.
See, that is the age-old question. Who has time to watch all of One Piece? Me, I do, because I transcend space and time, therefore I can make time to watch every anime of all time ever made, period. Now, let me ask you this. For all of the One Piece glazers out there gripping their computer chairs in rage, why don't you offer them an alternative of a show that is better, shorter than One Piece?
Shangri-La Frontier. It's still ongoing. I mean, One Piece is too, but it's only like 2 seasons right now. It's great.
Can you tell us, what is your spiciest anime hot take?
So, a lot of y'all think One Piece is too long, right? Well, I think you're wrong. It's not long enough. And for a second thought, if you think One Piece is too long, you have commitment issues.
Now this is coming from a woman as well too, so fellas, take note. Even if you don't have the physical time to actually make for One Piece, this is why you need anime street survival, so you can transcend time and space to watch all of One Piece in a reasonable time, like I have. What is your spiciest anime hot take? Don't worry, you're safe. I'm here.
I think isekai anime should be illegal.
Please, give us some details, because there's a lot of isekai fans out there, some of which we know.
It's just a power fantasy. Nerds just want to feel, like, powerful, and that's it.
Anime street survival, here with another fantastic guest at Anime Crossroads. So I hear you have a very spicy anime hot take.
Extremely. I think that people think that anime is exclusively shonen and that they always disregard shoujo. It's just because they don't like women. They don't like women, and that there's an extremely prevalent problem of misogyny and racism, and people really like yaoi and fujoi and stuff like that, but they don't like real LGBTQ relationships that are shown. Trans people, people of color, like everything is constantly like pushed out, and they never want to see any real representation in anime. You just want to see your same like passing white guys, but you don't want to acknowledge that they're Japanese because that would set them apart away from you. They just want to see their passing white guys just fight demons over and over and over again. They never want to see anything new. They never want to consume anything new. It's just slop.
Hey, very fair point. And let me say, as an anime expert myself, even in my expertise of self-defense, I've learned quite a lot from shoujo as well.
Exactly.
So do not worry. You have to diversify your portfolio if you want to survive out here in the streets, especially with hot takes such as these. So tell us, what is your hottest anime hot take?
Ox King is stronger than Yamcha.
Now, I don't think you're wrong there. I think he's got some hidden potential, and there's totally no conflict of interest here whatsoever.
No,
but,
not at all.
So you think that Ox King would take Yamcha in a battle?
Definitely. Totally.
All right, now, how do you think Ox King holds up to Krillin? Now, that may get slightly questionable.
It depends on where we are in the status of it. At some point, Krillin was more powerful than Ox King. But Yamcha... Ox King actually completed Master Roshi's training. Yamcha never completed the training, so...
Very fair. And Mr. Satan, no shot.
Oh, God, no. A flick.
But it would be fun to watch, undoubtedly. I've beaten up Mr. Satan a good number of times, just I needed something to do on the weekends. What is your spiciest anime hot take? And don't worry, you're safe. I'm here.
GT was not that bad. Dragon Ball GT was not that bad.
Hey, I'm inclined to agree, but for all the haters at home who don't know the might of Super Saiyan 4 like I do, tell them why they are incorrect.
Well, they brought back Super Saiyan 4 for Daima. Spoiler alert, they brought back Super Saiyan 4, so why bring back that form if it didn't have that much of an influence? And besides, the transformation itself, like, dude, I mean, it was crazy. I mean, it wasn't as big as Super Saiyan 3 because I think anyone can agree Super Saiyan 3 was just a phenomenal transformation. But yeah,
And to be honest, Super Saiyan 3, in practice, was a little rough.
It wastes power. That's why Goku doesn't use it, because it wastes power. It wastes energy and stamina.
What is your hottest anime hot take? And don't worry, you're safe. I'm here.
Okay, so my hot take is that some things are classics because people are fucking stupid. Sometimes things that are revered and treated as like the mainstay, the highest peak, like it's just because everyone is average, you know? Like we're speaking to the lowest common denominator. And so it's speaking to everyone.
Of course. Now, you've already pissed some people off, so let's go bolder. You got any specifics?
Inuyasha. Bleach, yeah. Fruits basket.
Some people are cutting deep right now.
I mean, listen. My opinions are mine. Your opinions are yours. But I think we gotta be a little bit more introspective about why we like the things that we like, you know. And I'm just thinking.
I think that's totally fair. Now, when you're as powerful as I am, you have nothing to fear from anybody. So I suggest you get you some anime street survival post haste.
Some army gear. I think they're selling armor in the vendor hall. So
Yes, you're welcome for that. Anime Street Survival. I am here at Anime Crossroads, probably about to get something to eat after this, but I'm here now with Lightning, one of their fantastic con goers. Now, I hear you have a very spicy anime hot take.
Only the spiciest. Goku is not a terrible father. He made all the choices he did trying to bond with his son because he cared. Surprise, surprise, Goku cared about his son. But Goku is a guy who was raised by his grandfather, raised by Master Roshi, all these people who are passionate about fighting. So fighting is all he knows, it's all he lives by. So when he has a son, also worth mentioning, his wife, Chi-Chi, how did they get married?
Fighting.
Through a tournament where they fought. Goku wanted to teach Gohan how to fight because that's the only life he knew.
That's his love language, just like mine.
Exactly. But when Piccolo, during the Cell games, had to come in and say, hey, don't know if you noticed because you spent a lot of your time being dead and I've had to raise your son in your absence, your son doesn't like fighting. And when Goku realizes that, what does he do? Oh, he tries to stop the fight. He tries to go in and save Gohan. Sure, he gets his butt kicked in the process, but he tried. He tried.
That's all you can do.
Exactly.
Except for me, because I don't lose, but...
Well, you know.
Come on. But that's a very reasonable take, and believe me, I can relate. I love fighting too, even though I could beat Goku in a fight. But thank you for your answer, and thank you for watching Anime Street Survival. Y'all have a good day. So tell us, what is your hottest anime hot take? And don't worry, you're safe. I'm here.
Overlord is boring. Nothing ever happens. They're 4 seasons in, and there's been no threat to the main character whatsoever. The entire series is waiting for the other shoe to drop, and it just never does. Like, I know people like it because of, Albedo and, the other ones, but at the end of the day, there's just not really much story involved with it.
Now, hey, well said point. Now, judging from the jaw drop of my cameraman, clearly he's an Albedo stan, so you're probably not safe here, but don't worry. Sign up for Anime Street Survival and you will have nothing to fear. So tell us, what is your hottest anime hot take?
No disrespect to Toriyama at all. His work is great, super influential. But Dragon Ball is middle-of-the-road fight scenes. There's a lot of better examples. JJK, God of High School. God of High Schools is specifically, if you've read the manhwa, I'm sure anyone who's read the manhwa all the way through can agree with me. It's got significantly better fight scenes than Dragon Ball.
Look, I think you lost them first sentence, but you're going after the fight scenes. You're gonna you might want
specifically. Fight scene specifically.
I think they definitely got worse over time, most definitely.
I mean, I'm a fan of OG Dragon Ball. I thought those were cool. They like discussed how like limb length played a factor in combat. That was pretty cool. But with the way the martial arts have evolved and like the understanding of martial arts evolved, it's moved less away from like, oh, that mystical karate thing that people can use to beat up 50 bajillion people at a time. It's moved more into the line of like, okay, what's the most effective that we can take from every style? Like mixed martial arts. And that's why I like God of High School and Jutsu Kaisen. It employs a lot of those realistic combat techniques and principles, and I think it makes the fights much more interesting and engaging, especially for someone who enjoys combat sports.
Well said, well said. I can tell you are a prime candidate for anime street survival. You've got the knowledge, and you've also got a hot take. You're probably going to need it. Watch your back going around here, and you stay safe out there as well. Anime Street Survival, here with a fantastic cosplayer here at Anime Crossroads. So tell us, what is your hottest anime hot take?
I don't think My Hero is really that bad, but the fan base is definitely toxic.
Okay, so you got some good, reasonable sides on both points. Now, you still lost them when you said that the My Hero fan base is toxic, but go ahead and tell them exactly why they're wrong.
It's the shippers. It's all the shippers. I mean, you gotta just watch it for the action.
And weird age gaps, I'm sure, too.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes, well said, well said. So yeah, I think you're definitely going to have to watch your back out here. Now, one final question. What anime character do you think you could defeat in a fight? And why is it Yamcha?
I've been watching original Dragon Ball Z, and Yamcha's not that good. I don't know. Maybe he gets a big glow up, but from what I see now, he's just getting his ass kicked.
Well, in the words of one of my most famous students, once a lane, always a lane. So tell us, what is your hottest anime hot take?
So, speaking from personal experience, most shonen fucking boring. Like, I cannot get through one season without just falling asleep, honestly. Like, Attack on Titan, I dropped it. My Hero, dropped it. Jujutsu Kaisen, dropped it.
I think you're attacking my cameraman specifically, but it's okay, you're safe, I'm here. So, let me ask you this question. What would you say is the most toxic anime fandom? You've already pissed off so many people, you might as well go full speed ahead now.
Low-key, I have not had really good experience with Danganronpa people.
You're not the only one to say so, but hey, it's okay.
Right.
Now, one final question. What anime character do you think you could defeat in a fight?
Low-key, any of them.
Okay, hey, this is some anime street survivor logic right here. I hope you've kept up with your monthly payments in my training, and you too at home. So thank you for answering my questions, and thank you for watching. Stay safe out there, anime street survival. Y'all have a good day. What is your hottest anime hot take?
The new Pokemon generations aren't as bland and boring as people make them out to be. People are just getting pickier and pickier and pickier.
A little nostalgia overload?
Yeah, because the newest generations have some of the best gym leaders and some of the best new Pokemon designs.
Well said, well said. Now I'll ask you this question. What is the worst anime of all time? And don't feel pressured, it's okay. I am here, you're safe.
I can't believe my little sister is this cute.
From the title alone, you already lost me. So tell us, what is your hottest anime hot take? And it's okay, I'm here, you're safe.
Honestly, I think JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is the best anime that's ever been made. All the other big three, throw it out the window. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, here to stay. Best anime ever, can never be topped. That is peak fiction right there. Fuck Naruto, fuck Bleach. Man, shit, fuck all of them.
Now, well said. Now, out of all those ones that you just named, because you've already started some fights, so you might as well go full speed ahead.
You know, actually, add One Piece onto that too. Yeah, I said it. Ain't nobody watching that long-ass anime.
I'm using that as ammunition against my One Piece fans that keep telling me to watch, even though I already have. But anyway, but tell me, out of all of those animes you named, which one would you say is the absolute worst?
Honestly, Naruto. They should have stopped it at the first iteration of it. They shouldn't have done.
Calm down back there.
Shippuden. They shouldn't have done Boruto. Boruto was ass. The animation was ass. The character design ass. The character's ass. All of it ass. Straight ass.
Now, I know ass. But, very well said. You should probably run because there's some One Piece and Naruto fans behind the camera. But thank you for your courage and thank you for watching. Stay safe out there. Anime Street Survival. Y'all have a good day. So tell us, what is your hottest anime hot take? And don't worry, you're safe. I'm here.
I liked My Hero Academia better when it was called Sky High.
What is your hottest anime hot take? And don't worry, you're safe. I'm here.
As an anime, Digimon is highly superior to Pokemon.
And you know what? I've often called Digimon the rich man's Pokemon. It's like you want to get into some pocket monster anime, but you're a little too highbrow for Pokemon, so you might as well go with Digimon.
Of course.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
You're just cultured like that.
Yeah.
What is your spiciest anime hot take?
Oh, One Piece isn't nearly long enough.
Not long enough, you say?
We should be at about the halfway point.
Okay, I want to make sure I heard you correctly. It's not long enough.
Not even close.
Hey, now for the lames out there that disagree, what do you have to say to them?
Watch more One Piece. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Now, for those of you that can't transcend time and space like I can and make the time to watch One Piece, become an anime street survivor. That's your only solution. So tell us, what is your hottest anime hot take? Don't worry, you're safe. I'm here.
I don't think it's really a hot take, but Usopp has and always will be a good character. He has been since day one. There was no arc that made him good. From very first seeing him, he has been the bestest boy.
They probably just wrote him off because of the nose, I'm sure.
Yes, and the fact that he can lie, but guess what? All of them lie, and he's just a very good actor. Plus, everything he says is a lie comes true.
Exactly. Hey, at that point, that's not a hot take. You're just spitting facts. Anime Street Survival, here with another fabulous guest at Anime Crossroads. Now tell me, what is your hottest anime hot take?
I believe this is probably the hottest anime take that you could get. No girl is best girl.
None whatsoever.
No, they're all okay.
So, no albedo, no your?
Nope, they're nice, but you can stop obsessing. They're all perfectly fine as they are. Everybody has their niche.
So, imaginary pixel people are out for you.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? This person is grounded to reality. I appreciate that. What is your hottest anime hot take? And don't worry, you're safe. I'm here.
My anime hot take is that Jack Atlas from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds should have been a woman. His character arc would have been much more powerful had he been a woman, from his rise to fame from the slums of Neo-Domino City to the higher rise of society. Not only are there not very many powerful female Yu-Gi-Oh! Women, but Jack would have been a top-tier woman character in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Okay. Now, you're probably going to start some fights with some people out there that don't understand the power of women. Believe me, I know. I've trained plenty in my days of anime street survival. But let me ask you this. Being a powerful woman yourself, clearly, what anime character do you think you could take in a fight, and why is it Yamcha?
I believe that I could take Yamcha as I have a mean right hook, and I'm happy to do one of those little jumps with my elbow.
That's a little elbow drop.
A little elbow drop into Yamcha, yes.
Fantastic, fantastic. Look, Yamcha, I'm sorry, man. You've got to step your game up. Anime Street Survival, here with an amazing vendor here at Anime Crossroads for Belly Buttons. So tell us, what is your hottest anime hot take? And don't worry, you're safe.
Safe?
I'm here.
So I guess one, the Cyberpunk Edge Runners, terrible show. I do not like a single thing of it. Second one, JJK Season 2, hot garbo, straight up.
From the exasperated gasps and dropped jaws of my camera people and my students, you've obviously pissed off a good number of people. I can feel them gripping the armchairs of their computers right now. But to tell them why they're wrong, give us some details. Elaborate, if you will.
For Season 2 of JJK, Jojo is not, or not Jojo, Gojo is not the main character. It should have been the same three continuing, and that did not happen, in my opinion, and it just was not good. And then manga was also just hot garbo. For Cyberpunk Edge Runners, I felt like the main character's motivation and his core changed after like that time skip, and then I straight up was like, this is doo-doo. The game is better. V from the game is like ultimately way better than David, just hot garbo.
What is your hottest anime hot take?
One Piece is mid.
All right, now look, you've already got some people gripping the armchairs of their computers in rage right now, but I'm going to need you to defend your point and tell them while they're wrong. You calm down back there behind the camera.
Longer, it does not mean better. I'm sorry. Longer just means that there was more time to make mid. Y'all gotta just start watching better stuff and stop trying to follow trends. I'm sorry.
I want to make sure I heard you correctly. You didn't say more time to make it better. You said more time to make it mid.
Yes. One Piece only gets good way later into the whole thing. I'm not sitting through a lot of that to get to the good parts. If I have to wait 200 episodes for a good part, trash.
What is your hottest anime hot take? And don't worry, they can't get to you. I'm here. They know better.
One Piece actually sucks so bad. They're up to over 1,000 episodes right now. If you want to get into it, there's no chance. You're going to get bored. They keep on saying, I promise I get goods around episode so-and-so, and then like 300 episodes later, like, what's happening?
Would you even believe that there's some people that say that they wish that there was more One Piece?
Yes, there are some diehard fans, but it's crazy.
Now let me ask you, since you have obviously pissed off a great deal of people on the internet, what anime character could you defeat in a fight? Let them know what power level they're dealing with so that they know to stay away.
Easily Deku. Because I remind him that he doesn't have a dad, so while he's crying, I'll just, keep on beating him up. So
that is one of the cornerstone of anime street survival techniques. Make your opponent cry, and while they're distracted, tripping over their tears, take them down. Now tell me, what is your spiciest anime hot take? Don't hold anything back.
Dragon Ball Diamond is stupid because it made them children.
Dragon Ball Baby, Tiny Toons Adventures?
It is so stupid. I don't care that Goku is now Super Saiyan 4. It's stupid because now he's a child. That is not what we wanted. I get the last episode, we got adult one, but the entire show up to that is garbage. I'm not watching it.
Anime street survival here at Anime Crossroads with another amazing cosplayer. So tell me, what is your hottest anime hot take? And don't worry, you're safe. I'm here.
I can tell very quickly if someone is a casual fan or a actual fan by whether or not they have a favorite director. I think, and I know that's the pretentious way to say it, but I really think that if you like a show and you're kind of curious to look into more of what that same kind of show is or more like it, a lot of people go by genre, a lot of people go by like what's popular or what other people like, and I'm like, look at the director, look at the writer, look at the studio, and you'll find more of the same thing that you like more consistently than just looking for like what the newest shonen is or what the newest thing from that's on the top of Crunchyroll this year is. And I really think that like if more people kind of got to know their directors, their animators, their writers, their studios, they would have so much of a better time than just following trends.
Now that's a very fair point. Now luckily for someone like myself who transcends space and time, I can watch every anime known to man, then travel across time and universes to create those animes and then take all the credit for it. So really, if you're looking for the creator of every anime ever, you're welcome. So tell us, what are your hottest anime hot takes? Don't hold anything back. I'm here to protect everybody.
Katsuki Bakugo is toxic and should not be shipped with anyone.
Just not cut out for relationships and any.
Until that guy understands his anger and gets it under control, he will ruin every relationship he has, traumatize his partner. Because do you want someone who's prone to outbursts like for no seeming reason?
That's a very fair point. One of the core tenets of anime street survival is mastering your anger and turning it into power so that you can keep your family safe. Would you agree?
Agreed.
Excellent. Now, while we're on the subject of combat mastery, which anime character do you think you could take in a fight?
Mineta.
Someone a little on the show. Yeah. Yes, very well said. What is your hottest anime hot take?
So, My Hero Academia, JJK, Demon Slayer, and Naruto are all the same shows in different fonts. Like, they all have to go through this crisis of, like, losing a family member, and then they spend the rest of their time fighting to survive and really just having a rough time for no reason.
Now look, I can already feel the temperatures rising in the air as we speak, as fans all over the world are gripping their computer chairs in anger. But to help them understand and give them a little bit of a taste of culture and some taste, why don't you give them some recommendations? What is the greatest anime of all time, or even an underrated classic?
I feel like Ronin Warriors is a good one. It's a really old anime that my dad made me watch. Or Cowboy Bebop is always a good choice.
Can't go wrong with that one.
Yeah. And then I think for the newer animes, I kind of like High Rise Evasion when they did it.
I actually like that one too. What is your hottest anime hot take? Don't hold anything back.
I think that Sakura never should have went for Sasuke and that he treats her like dirt. She should have went with Rock Lee. He would have treated her right.
Notice how you didn't say Naruto. You picked Rock Lee, another famed martial artist and one of my finest students.
Yes, absolutely. Rock Lee is a man who knows how to treat a woman.
Well said, and knows how to protect one too, one of the core tenets of anime street survival. One final question, because you are obviously educated in the ways of martial arts and you have that appreciation, what anime character could you defeat in a battle?
None.
Sakura, isn't it?
Absolutely none.
None whatsoever?
No.
Well, then I guess you need anime street survival because I'm sure you've pissed off a lot of Naruto fans. But thank you for your time and thank you for watching Anime Street Survival. Y'all have a good day. Now tell us, what is your hottest anime hot take? And do not worry, you are safe. I am here to protect everyone.
Konosuba sucks penis. It's trash. Worst anime ever.
Okay, now I can already hear the squeaking of computer chairs being gripped in fury, but help them understand why they're wrong.
It's just, I mean, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's just recycled garbage. It's the same old thing.
What is your hottest anime hot takes? Don't hold anything back.
Okay, every adult person in the Pokemon universe is so bad at taking care of and raising children because everybody talks about how Ash Ketchum's mom sent him out into the wilderness to capture animals to fight other animals at the age of 11, and she was okay with just a little video chat every now and then, but she's not the only one to take blame. Gary went out there too. A lot of the other trainers he met along the way weren't that much older than he was. There were many children in this universe who were out there doing what Ash Ketchum was doing, but we excuse it by saying he's supposed to be some kind of boy of destiny who's supposed to be the very best that no one ever was. That's not an excuse. Professor Oak was complicit. Every adult person he met along the way who was willing to fight a strange child was also complicit. He had to go up against so many gym leaders just to get to the Pokemon League, and nobody thought to get parental consent before they let him fight for one of those badges? Come on!
Well said. It's kind of interesting when you think about it. In a world that literally thrives on finding little, small, vulnerable, subhuman creatures to raise and build connections with, you would think that you would have an entire generation of people that know how to raise kids. But hey, nobody's perfect. Especially Ash Ketchum, the very best like no one ever was. Please, that's my job. Now, one final question. Obviously, considering that you are a person of sound mind and strong will, what anime character do you think you could defeat in a battle?
What kind of a battle? Like, are we arm wrestling or are we dueling with Yu-Gi-Oh?
I'm talking fighting in the street, no holds bars, no rules.
Like it's a fight on site?
Like the testicles are not off limits.
You know what? Take the slingshot out of Usopp's hand. Let him come catch these and let's see how he does.
Well said, well said. I like this energy. You'd be perfect for Anime Street Survival. So keep up with those monthly payments for my courses and you stay tuned for more. What are some of your hottest anime hot takes? No need to hold back. I'm here to keep everyone safe.
So, Berserk, Griffith, Guts, if they just professed their feelings for each other and just made out, a lot of lives could have been spared, man. A lot of lives could have been spared.
So you believe that emotional maturity, honesty, and communication are the keys to street survival mastery?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Well said. Did you see those moves? Clearly, this person knows.
I think I got a few.
Exactly. Now, have they kept up with the monthly payments for street survival training? That's a whole nother story. I will here with another amazing cosplayer here at Anime Crossroads. So tell us, what is your hottest anime hot take?
I think the majority of modern anime are mid.
Now, does that come from like an animation standpoint, a storytelling standpoint?
Storytelling Like animation things have gotten better, but if you watch like a lot of old school anime, they're just better writing wise. Like especially like isekai.
Okay, well said, well said. Now, I'm sure that's a broad brush that you're painting with, so I'm sure you've pissed off a lot of people, but it's okay. See, we're going to educate them and give them some good recommendations. So any underrated classics that you would like to recommend to them?
Seven Kingdoms.
Okay. Now, what would you say makes it a great one in your opinion? What makes it one of your favorites?
There's like an actual like character journey. It isn't just like pure wish fulfillment. Like a character just going there doesn't just automatically make their life better. It doesn't make them like super overpowered or whatnot.
Well said, well said. I appreciate you fleshing out your points. Now, in the age of the internet, that usually doesn't matter. People will just rush to judgment. That's okay. Anime Street Survival will teach you how to defend against rabid anime fans. What anime would you tell them to steer clear of for their own safety? One of the worst of all time.
I don't know. I haven't really seen any bad ones.
Oh, see, you're thinking about it.
What's the one with the siblings? The game one. Game No Life? Yes, don't watch No Game No Life. I watched the first episode and I said, no, they already got into that, you know.
So in your opinion, No Game No Life equals no watch, is that correct?
Yes.
Fantastic. What is your hottest anime hot take?
Seto Kaiba from the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Had valid business practices.
Now, those business practices did include inventing time travel to go and play a pharaoh in a children's card game. Is that included?
That's market research.
Now, let me ask you this question. What anime would you consider to be the greatest of all time or an underrated classic in your opinion? And it's the internet, so your opinion is law. Don't let anybody tell you different in the comments.
Greatest of all time is definitely Solo Leveling. And underrated is going to be the Ghost Stories English dub.
I like that. Very cultured response. Now, for the safety of people at home, what anime would you encourage them to steer clear of like the plague? What is the worst of all time?
No, it's Dragon Ball. Because that filler is unhealthy.
Look, you almost don't even have to go to the filler. They blew up the moon twice. It literally makes no sense. I don't want to hear anything about the Dragon Balls. The Earth cannot survive without the moon. Anime Street Survival. Here I am with a fantastic vendor here at Anime Crossroads. So tell us, what is your hottest anime hot take? And don't worry, you're safe. I'm here.
Attack on Titan is trash. It is absolute trash. That is entry level. If you like that level of trash, go watch Knights of Sidonia.
Okay, now, cameraman, chill. It's okay. Now, so to you, Attack on Titan, straight doo-doo butter tier.
Doo-doo butter tea, absolute doo-doo butter tea. Like, we're talking sugar honey iced tea, no ice.
And I need my ice. Now, let me say this. So, if to you, Attack on Titan is garbage, bottom of the barrel, into the stratosphere tier, what then would you consider the greatest anime of all time?
The greatest anime of all time is literally any other shonen that is not that. Go watch One Piece.
Hey, look, this is why it's good to diversify your portfolio. That is what I've done, and that is how I've created my Anime Street Survival combat system. Now let me ask you this question. And I saw that little posture you did there, so maybe you're an Anime Street Survivor yourself. What anime character do you think you could defeat in the battle? Like the strongest one you can take?
Yamcha.
Hey, Yamcha, you're taking too many L's today. I'm sorry. Yamcha, you need to sign up for Anime Street Survival. There's nothing else that can be done. What is your hottest anime hot take?
All right, my hot take is Kate Vi from Arcane is a terrible couple. Caitlyn is a horrible waifu. First of all, she's a cop. Fuck 12. Second of all, she has a rise to power where she leads a paramilitary organization that wears tight black leather outfits, and the first thing she does when she gets authority is research chemical weapons to gas chamber the minorities. I've played these games before, Adolf Hitler.
So there you have it. You have heard some of the spiciest anime hot takes of all time. I almost question if even I can protect these people from the wrath of the internet. But I can because I'm so awesome. And if you want to be awesome, then you need to be sure to like, comment, subscribe, check out my ebook for an introductory course in Anime Street Survival. So thank you for watching, stay safe out there, and y'all have a good day.